Hi there, thinkers, and welcome back to my channel, Think Love on YouTube. I am continuing with my series of the signs in the houses. So, the last one I remember doing, I started in Pisces season, so I did Pisces first. Then I went on to Aries and Taurus. Okay, now we are just out of Taurus season into Gemini season, and lo and behold, I started again. So usually I have the camera a different way, but I'm not going to get that right now. I'm not going to go get the holder right now, so we'll just have to do it this way today. So we are doing the sign of Gemini. We're doing the sign of Gemini. Okay. This video, let me see. This is Gemini in the first house. Okay. So, strengths, then weaknesses, then advice. For Gemini in the first house, this is the house of Aries, or this is the house that Aries rules. Okay, 2 cards came out. And usually I don't take it, but I'm not going to deny whatever is coming out this time. And it might not be for every house, but I feel like this time I needed to take those. And it was 2 major arcanas with the Empress at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Cups right behind that. Okay, the Ace of Cups right behind that. So, here we've got the Ace of... So, pardon me, here we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Can you see that? For a strength of having Gemini in your first house. So, pretty much your rising sign, your ascendant sign. Okay? So, what I'm getting is that, no, toys. What I'm getting is that, y'all come off as very skillful persons. People with Gemini in the first house come off as very skillful, knowledgeable about their work. I wanted to say intuitive for some reason, but hardworking, okay, patient. This is the patience card, but I wouldn't say this means patient as much, but I feel like y'all have a level of couth to yourselves where it's almost like you don't let certain things get to you. This is a positive for having Gemini in the first house. Okay, you come up as skillful at your work. All right, masters at whatever it is you set forth to embark upon. We've got the Ace of Pentacles for the negative or the downfall. So the weakness, as the weakness for having Gemini in the first house. It might come to the point where, okay, others might see yourself, or you might even see yourself as someone who is kind of all about the dough, all about the gift, the reward at the end, all about the all about your work. You know, you probably don't put much above your work. Some people don't see that as a bad thing, but some people, this is seen as here a weakness for having Gemini in the first house. And also others might see you Like I said, others might see you as skillful, mastered, and some people might not like that. That might be a gift given to you, you know, a natural, an innate gift you have. Now we've got the Chariot and the Devil card for these two major arcana come out for advice. So let me think for a second. This is a success card, and this is an obsession card. Well, don't be too obsessed with success. Of course, being involved and always putting forth your best effort, being involved in your own success is a major key. You need to be, you know, you need to have motivation to get going, to do whatever it is. But don't be obsessed don't over obsess to where, like I said, the weakness, other people might see you as, oh, you put your work or your money or whatever it is that you're trying to go for, you put that over everything else in your life. Okay? Beware of that. So, much love to you all. And catch me in the next video. Send this to someone who you know has Gemini as their rising sign, or in other words, in their first house. If this is your rising sign or your first house, if you have Gemini in that placement, then please let me know what you think. If you think I'm correct, if you think I'm incorrect, leave it in the comments. And see you next time, thinkers.